So let me explain this next piece you're going to watch and hear. This is going to be really wonderful. This is going to be the first time this piece has been played entirely by a youth orchestra. It's a work for professional orchestra that I've especially arranged for this large group of people you're going to hear. It was commissioned by 3 different orchestras, 2 on the East Coast, 1 on the West Coast. It was premiered, it had its world premiere last year. It's now been played in 2 different in states, New Jersey and in Maryland, this last month. And now we're going to play it here. And it's really wonderful. What I just want to say about it is the inspiration just came from me being no different than you. I'm just so enamored with the images I've seen from the Hubble Space Telescope. And like many of you, the wonder and curiosity of the stars has fueled my imagination since I was a kid. And what I didn't know was that this was the 25th anniversary of the Hubble Space Telescope. That was the first thing I didn't know. The second thing I didn't know was that the Hubble Space Telescope was developed right across the street where one of the orchestras performing in Baltimore was located. And so they brought all their astrophysicists to the concert, which was so wonderful. And then what happened was pictures from that got to JPL through one of our parents, Dr. Charles Horton, who works there at Jet Propulsion Laboratories. And the orchestra was invited to perform it there as well. And in fact, they made this piece was featured in Science News magazine this month. And so it's actually ended up becoming the first event celebrating the 25th anniversary of the Hubble Space Telescope, which is a huge honor. The piece is meant, originally I wasn't intending a slideshow, but I decided at the premiere to include the slides because I felt you only hear new music usually once. And that's usually the end of it. And yet, we composers put so much time and thought into our music that just like with the masterworks, we may not be to the level of the masterworks, but it takes just as many listenings to understand the structure. And so what the slides will do is they'll let you understand the structure. It's basically a 4-movement symphony without pause, like a mini symphony. It's about 14 minutes long. And you'll see it goes through 4 different shapes. And yet, like other symphonic works, it has motives and particular ideas that carry through the whole piece. And hopefully it gives you a feeling of culmination. And the images are gorgeous, and I think the students are doing a great job with it. So without further ado, Cosmic Dust.